Welcome to the thedummykruger channel, everyone. Today's video brings us to Allentown, Pennsylvania, where I'm proud to bring you the first look at the arrest of brand new freedom fighter, Riot Grrl. Riot Grrl is so green at this that she just watched her first First Amendment audit on April 1st of this year. Let's take a look at a recent community post she made. She writes, "New investigative journalist, Riot Grrl radio doing First Amendment audits. I just watched my first audit April 1st. Then I did my first audit on May 1st, and here we are today on number 17. In a separate community post prior to April 1st, she told her audience that she made and sold clothes on eBay. But now, in a span of just 30 days, she went from a seamstress to an investigative journalist and constitutionalist. I really do wish my career could have progressed at such a rapid pace, but of course, mine isn't a fabrication. Let's jump to this freedom fighter's first arrest, shall we?
Hey guys, what's up? This is Riot Radio, and I'm at the Allentown courthouse. I thought I would get some pictures of these cars first. Oh, there's people in there. And I'm sweating to death. It's really, really hot out. Trust me, you don't want to see my face. I'm a mess. Here we go. Thank you. Nice blue line t-shirt on, dude. Thanks for nothing. Okay. Oh, it feels so good in here. I was so sweaty. From citizens to soldiers. Oh, that's beautiful. Guys, this is it. Employee only entrance. Oh, I guess I have to come over here.
You cannot record in this building.
Excuse me?
Are you recording?
Yes.
You cannot record in this building.
Oh, yes, I can.
No.
Okay, she's calling a supervisor. We didn't even get in yet. Woo, I'm sweating to death. It's so hot outside. You guys are lucky. You're just sitting in air conditioning. I'm not. Sweating to death. Well, it is a beautiful building. Hopefully we get to look at it. I have a really long way to get here. It took me 45 minutes to get here. Hi.
Take your recorder outside, okay?
Why?
Because there's actually signs all over the place that you can't record in the government buildings here.
According to what law, ma'am?
I'll go find it for you.
That'd be great.
Sure, but you're going to step outside first, and then I'm going to find it for you.
No, I'm not going to step outside. I'm going to stay right here.
Well, then you're going to stop recording.
No, I won't. This is a constitutionally protected activity, ma'am. I just did Doylestown Courthouse, my dear.
Actually, that turns out to be untrue, because later on when she has her meltdown, she tells us that she received the same administrative order from Doylestown.
They didn't give me a problem at security.
I'm not your dear.
What's that?
I'm not your dear. I'm Lieutenant Bob.
Okay. Well, I guess you need to learn the law and remember that Constitution you swore an oath to. You know, I don't understand it. When do they lose it? They remember their oath when they get out of the academy and they swear an oath to uphold the Constitution and our rights. So how many years does it take for them to stop caring? How many years did it take for them to forget the oath they swore to the Constitution? And they're trying to stop me from conducting a First Amendment activity. I'm covered by 5 different ways just in the First Amendment. Oh, we'll watch this over here. Oh my gosh. Where are all these signs I keep hearing about that are posted nowhere? A lot of waiting around in a life of a cop. Lots of waiting around. Oh, let's see if, oh, nope, they're employee. They walk right in. They could have a gun, they could have mace, they could have who knows what, but it's okay, just walk right in. You guys are awesome. Yep, I am right here recording. That's correct. Oh my God.
That's fine.
This is how it works when you don't have a camera. This is how it should have been for me. It will be. Maybe the chief will know the law.
I love how she's just so confidently incorrect. It's always my favorite part of First Amendment auditing videos.
Have you called your supervisor, ma'am? Are you not speaking to me, or? Yep, let's get it all. Okay, let's see what they decided and figured out between 5 cops.
Yeah, are you gonna stop?
Pardon me?
Are you going to stop recording?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so if you're not gonna stop recording, you're gonna be detained and you're gonna be charged by the county detectives.
With what?
For recording in a courthouse in a government building.
I'm not in a courtroom.
We're not gonna stand here and argue with you.
Ma'am,
We're not
you're
gonna
not
stand
even
here
trying
and
to have,
argue
I'm a
with you.
human being,
It's
so
gonna
are
be
you.
one time.
You're a public
Turn it
servant, you
off.
work for us.
We asked you
We're,
multiple
the
times
public
to turn it off.
is the boss of you. You're not the
We've
boss
asked
of
you
me.
multiple times to turn it off.
Your hands behind your back, ma'am.
We asked you multiple times.
Next, we're going to watch a few minutes of her meltdown and go over the administrative order. And spoiler alert, she's incorrect.
They arrested me because I went in to the courthouse and I was filming, of course, and I got to security and they said you can't film in here, and I said no, I can. That's not true. It's a constitutionally protected activity. It's First Amendment right. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, good call. I'd probably blah 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 that part as well. That is just your script, right, girl? And your script isn't always correct.
And the police officer, a female, which they're the worst, came up to me and said, turn off your camera right now. You gotta stop filming, turn it off. And I said, I was like, so show me the law, right? Show me the law or statute or whatever. And she said, okay. Well, she goes and gets 3 more police officers and comes back and tells me to turn my phone off, that I have to delete my footage, and they arrested me. So, I'm sorry, I'm so upset. I've been arrested in like 20 years, and it's so fucked up because I didn't do anything wrong and I didn't break the law. So, like, what the fuck?
As a constitutionalist and investigative journalist, you would think she knew that a judge's administrative orders are legally binding and carry the force of law. When a judge issues an administrative order, it is typically based on their authority granted by law and is aimed at regulating the court's procedures, managing cases, or implementing certain directives, like no recording.
And then they violated my Fourth Amendment right. They took my purse. They took everything out of it. They took my phones. They said I had to delete everything. It was horrible. It was horrible.
Again, you were arrested. The Fourth Amendment is the right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures. The unreasonable part of this sentence is often overlooked by these my rights protectors.
And they said, turn off your camera now. I've told you 3 times to turn off your camera. And I'm like, bitch, I've asked you 3 times for the law. You said that you would go get it and bring it back for me so I could read it and then either challenge it or whatever. I just did the Doylestown courthouse, and you know what they tried to do? When I was at Doylestown courthouse, they did the same thing. They showed me an administrative order. That's what they arrested me over. A judge's administrative order.
So you were told once about this administrative order, yet you chose to not look further into it. And is this the administrative order you're talking about, that's backed by the force of law, that establishes the rules regarding recording in the courthouse?
Like, he showed me the papers, and I'll show you guys that it's an administrative order about not filming in the courtroom, not the courthouse.
Oh, here we go again. They really do lie to their ill-informed audience quite often. Let's again take a look at this administrative order. It says no sound recording, video recording, photograph, or motion picture may be made or taken in the Lehigh County Courthouse, the old Lehigh County Courthouse, or in the offices or courtrooms of the magisterial district courts of the 31st Judicial District, without the permission of the president judge or the presiding judge. Now, if she decided to fraud it in one of the district courts, maybe she would have an argument, but unfortunately her investigative journalist skills failed her on this day because she chose the Lehigh County Courthouse. I know this because these are the exact steps she was sitting on while having her meltdown, which just happened to be at the Lehigh County Courthouse. So, no soup for you.
I ain't seen a beating like that since somebody stuck a banana in my pants and turned a monkey loose.
I waited about 40 minutes for a detective to show up. And then he told me that they're letting me go, they're cutting me loose, and that the judge will decide whether they'll hold me in contempt of court. Because they're assholes, and this is what they do. They intimidate, they harass. This is what they do. I just got arrested. F them. F that.
There's been no official word if she's been held in contempt of court or not, but if she does, the violation of this order may constitute contempt of court and result in the confiscation of such a device, the deletion of any offending data or material on such device, the imposition of a fine of up to $1,000 and/or imprisonment of up to 6 months.
I didn't break the law. How do I fight this now? What do I do? I don't have enough money for a lawyer, but I need one. And, I need somebody like Long Island Audit or San Joaquin Valley Transparency or somebody to just tell me what to do and what I'm supposed to do about all this, because I have no fucking clue. I'm out here just winging it. I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. I'm sorry. They just fucked me up.
I'll give you a piece of advice. Don't fraud it. Simple as that. But if you decide to pick up your little camera and play investigative journalist, I think at least the smarter auditors would tell you that just winging it isn't the way to go. Maybe spend a little more time brushing up on the law. It's not as simple as this public, me record.
And I'll tell you what, when I get the money, it's from our tax dollars, so I won't keep it and I won't spend it. I'll share it with you guys. That's what I'll do. So in a year, when I win my lawsuit, because they just illegally arrested me, and you know who I'm going to talk to? The district attorney. I'm going to Allentown, I'm going to sue them for their illegal arrest. That's what I'm doing. So, if you guys know anybody that can help me, as far as a lawyer, I will take it.
I kind of like it. She's trying to go Robin Hood, which isn't a bad strategy if you ask me. The issue I see her running into, however, is it's going to be really tough to sue since feelings don't trump administrative orders.
I asked him, is this a public building or not? Can people walk into this building and walk around? Yes, they can, he said, but not on film, which is bullshit. It's not the law. He's wrong.
Oh, right, girl. You do have a lot to learn. But instead of learning to fraud it better, maybe just hang up your camera. I've seen your community posts complaining about the lack of money YouTube pays you, and you're right. It's really, really hard to make money on YouTube. If you're not careful, you could end up like the angry vet who is currently almost $40,000 in the hole because of this nonsense. From the outside, it doesn't seem like you've thought this all the way through. You mentioned you haven't been arrested in 20 years, yet just like the angry vet, as soon as you picked up your camera and pretended to know the laws, things started spiraling out of control. My advice, Get out before it gets worse. Okay, I think we're going to wrap up the video here. If you haven't yet, please consider subscribing, notifying, liking, and commenting below. This is Dummy Kruger, and I'll see you guys on the next video.